You were talking about the jigs. So you used the jigs as a timer.
Right.
So it took you had to answer questions in the time it took him to dance the jig, right?
Right.
Okay. How
So
did that work?
question number one, he danced the jig for 3 minutes. Question number two, he danced the jig for 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And when he got up to question 10, he couldn't hardly breathe anymore. And nobody could answer question 10. And so,
How could you not get distracted by watching him?
well, when he danced the jig, it wasn't a real dance. To make the motions, you go through the motions but even then, he was an old man. He was getting exhausted anyway.
So, is there anything else you want to say about Professor Whipple?
We loved him. I mean, and we loved a whole bunch of them. They were all, some of them were, a little cuckoo. But cuckoo in the nicest kind of way.
Who else was cuckoo?
Oh, I don't know. We had young guys that would, new professors coming in, new teachers. They weren't cuckoo, but they were ambitious. And the school was very laid back. I mean, it was just a marvelous place. You were there to learn, but you were there to learn in an atmosphere that was delightful. It was better than good. It was actually delightful. And the town also was very receptive because a ton of money came into the town because of the school. And it was a successful river town.
But you had a flooding problem, right?
Yeah, there was a flooding problem. And one year we had a terrible flood. It flooded the entire downtown of the business district, which was right on the river. But the school was way up on a hill. The first hill that you came to was maybe 100 feet, 150 feet high. Then the town itself, the main business section of town. And that just get wiped out. And we rode boats down Main Street. And if you had a motorboat, the limits were the speed limits were highly restricted. Because if you went fast, you'd break every window in town from the waves that you would create.
Yeah.
And so everybody had to inch along in a rowboat. It's quite a serious problem. But everybody took it into stride. The waters receded to clean things up. Tried to dry things out. They had ways of doing it. And they just went right back to business. Every basement in town was flooded over the first floor. I mean, it was really a serious problem. But it was part of their lives. And they got along that way. And the school was just a marvelous place. Some of the best years of my life actually were school. It was carefree. Who cared about studying? Some kids did. They took it very seriously. They wanted to be valedictorians. But most of them do it. At least 1,000 GIs that went to Marietta immediately after the war. And the school was only equipped to handle 500 students or something like that. And so there were all kinds of revisions being made and barracks being built on the campus.
Houseboats being acquired.
What?
Houseboats being acquired.
Houseboats acquired as a dormitory, and that's where I ended up for 6 months. It was just a wonderful place. Still is, I understand.
Oh, we're gonna go.
And my brother played a concert there.
When was that?
No, a number of years back. And he had his agent booked him a concert there. And he played a concert there.
Hmm.
Of course, he told him his older brother had attended Marietta College.